Hi, I'm Nadia Colburn, and I want to show you a little bit how Align Your Story actually works so that you get a sense, because a lot of online classes work in different ways. And so I thought the easiest way to explain it would just be to show it to you. So I'm sharing my screen with you, and let's see. Okay, here is the welcome page for the course. Come to the calendar, and it shows you when the live coaching calls will be for this session. So each time I run the course, once you enroll, you're free to come on these group calls and connect with other participants and connect with me. This is a time to ask questions, to get support, and to connect with one another. And you can come either through your computer or the phone. Then there's the introduction to the course. And what I want to show you is that there are different ways to work through the class depending on your particular needs. So if you don't have a lot of time, you can choose the minimal time track. Or if you have a lot of time, you can choose the maximum time track. But really, whatever your particular desires are for the course, there's a way that you can use the material of the course to meet those needs, including if you want to go more deeply into the meditation and yoga, or if you want to do a track without any of the yoga, that's also an option, or without the meditation for that matter. And I also want to bring your attention to the opportunity of working with the story, with Align Your Story, when you're already working on a writing project. So the course can guide you to go more deeply into a project that you already have in motion. And I can help you do that as well on the conference calls and in the private Facebook group where I offer a lot of support. So here's the meat of the course itself. You can see that there are 8 modules: free writing, deep listening, resistance, joy, childhood, alignment, revision, and love, which means keep going for the long term, as well as a bonus. And I'll be going through these modules week by week, and they'll be I'll take them away for a little while and just releasing them module by module. And then you'll have lifelong access to them after that. So each module has these different components. There's a lesson, and you can click on the lesson. And this is where I talk about the themes of the module, the ideas, giving you inspiration, thinking about the theory behind it. You can listen through audio, which you can also download. So you can listen as you're taking a drive, as you're going for a walk, as you're doing the dishes. Or if you prefer, you can read the text, which you can also download. There's also the same format for close readings, where we look really closely at how these themes show up in writing itself. And one of the keys to good writing is good reading. So I really guide you to look carefully at some texts that I really love. And it has the same format. You can read it either in text, or you can listen in audio format. This is slightly longer, so it has 2 parts to it, or downloadable. Then there are the writing prompts and exercises. But before we go to those, I want to show you the yoga and the meditation. The yoga and the meditation each have videos where I'm teaching you the carefully selected practices for the week. And so you can watch and learn about them through the videos. But then I invite you to practice through the audio so that you don't need to be looking at a screen, and you can turn inward. And then you can pause the audio and go back to these writing exercises, which are up here. And you can see each module has at least 10 prompts, which you can also download. And so you can bring together the meditation and yoga practices with the writing practice. Now again, there are tracks where you do more of this or less of this. It's up to you. But the idea is that you're stopping some of the static in your mind and tuning in more deeply to your full embodied experiences, having more clarity so that you're writing from a place of greater intuition and creativity. Then finally, we come down to the bottom. If you have more time, or if you want to come back through the course again, which most people do, most people come through the course and keep on using it as a resource many times, we have these suggested readings. So there's lots of really great literature, essays, poetry, fiction, all kinds of writing that explores the themes of the modules that you can read here in the suggested essays, in the suggested reading. So that just gives you a little tour of what happens in the class. It has the same format for every module, so you get a lot of information. All of this information is online, so you can go to it at any time. It's yours to keep once you enroll. And there's a lot of support from me in the coaching calls, and also from me, and also from the amazing community of worldwide writers in the Facebook group. So I hope to see you in the course. And of course, reach out to me if you have any questions.